So, how been ya? Welcome to the Black Country Craftsman's YouTube channel. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe. Smash us a like. Your support is much appreciated. So let's crack on with the rest of the video. This video is part 15 of the house renovation playlist, where I finally completed the house renovation of this 2-bedroom property ready for the rental market. If you'd like to find out more advice on renting houses and the things to look out for before you buy one, check out my other video, the Buy to Let Guide. So let's crack on and pick up where we left off. In the last episode, I completed the decoration of the house. Now it's back to the bathroom to install the shower curtain. Coming into the bathroom, I've done all the silicone sealing down at the sides, a little bit of grouting here and there to finish off. Fitted a new cabinet to the wall and finished this vanity unit off and made it a little bit better. Changed the handles, as the handles was rusting. Also as well, I fitted filler pieces down the side, attached and screwed them underneath those hinges there so you can't see the screws. So yes, I've put a white section in between there to tidy that up. Finished that off on the left side with a piece of plastic trim and sealed all the way around it. Resealed the top of the basin, and I've had to reseal that section there, as fitting a plastic trim right the way across there and down there just wouldn't have worked. So I've had to put a silicone seal across there to finish that off. Better than having gaps down the side, which would create dust traps on both sides. So let's finish it off a little bit better. Need to finish that off with a little bit of Secosia bead. We'll do that when I've got me Mitre Mate saw out, when we come to do the laminate floor downstairs. Next job will be, I've purchased a U-shaped shower rail, which will start off fitting on that corner. I've already marked it up. Now the reason I'm going for a U-shaped one and not just a bar that goes from one end to the other is because I want a shower curtain to come right the way round if I can, just to try and block off any moisture or any water going into this area here. As I said before, this shower being right next to the window isn't ideal. So to try and prevent mould and water ingress into that area, I'm going to try and put a shower curtain around there. So what I want to do is go into the easiest way into drilling tiles and fitting this shower rail. So what I've done, I've removed a section of the shower rail and attached a shower curtain that I plan to fit. I've held that up to that point there and checked to make sure that the shower curtain actually falls inside the bath. So I've got the height right. Now this is the bracket from off the other side. So what I've actually done, got the bracket up against the wall, marked it up, got a spirit level up Make sure that I've got the holes completely level. And then what I plan to do now is to drill the holes for that and fit the brackets. Right, there's a couple of brown plugs on the market that you can use. There is these ones and those. Now this one, I'll show you one as a typical example of what not to use on tiles. Well, I don't recommend that you use them on tiles. It's a bit robust. These are much better. They're slimmer. All you have to do is make sure that this piece at the end kind of goes right the way in. By using this Bosch drill bit, which is a 7mm drill bit, you can drill the holes without necessarily putting the hammer action on your drill, which can shatter the tile. These drill bits are that good that you can just put them on the normal setting and they go through the tiles a treat. So what we'll do, we'll drill those 2 holes and we'll then fit the wall plugs. Okay, the holes have now been successfully drilled. Pop the wall plugs in and while giving them a gentle tap, as you can see, those plugs fit into tiles, an absolute treat. Then carefully, by hand, not with an impact driver, tighten both of the screws up. Curtain pole fitted. And perfect for as I said, covering that window when the shower's on. Right, we've got to a stage now where upstairs is virtually done, apart from a little bit of touch up. So we need to be looking at, I've got a price for the carpet, so we'll need to be looking at fitting the carpet all upstairs and in the bedroom. While we're waiting, I plan now to have a go at this vinyl click flooring, and this is actually an herringbone, which something kind of like that effect. So if you want more, I plan to do a separate video on this, so I shan't go into too much detail on the house renovation videos regarding this. So if you need to, if you want to have a look at how this went down, please check out my other videos. Right, as the kitchen floor has now been finished, I have had the carpets fitted all upstairs. That's looking really nice now. As you can see, it's a slightly light grey colour. So here we have next job, which is a laminate floor. So it's a light grey laminate floor, hopefully to match the carpet. So we'll start off laying the underlay and then laying the laminate floor on top. I'm not going to go into much detail on laying the laminate floor like similar with the kitchen one. I have got a separate video out that will explain in more detail how to fit a laminate floor. If you want to check that out, please do so.
I always recommend to use an underlay, particularly on a concrete floor. This was probably the trickiest area to cut, which is in the doorway.
Laminate floor in the hall and the lounge is all now complete, with all the Sakosha bead fitted. Managed to fit the new fireplace with the old existing fire that we originally had and kept. come out quite good. Had to extend the skirting board a little bit. But again, that's come out really well. So as we're looking at internally, kitchen, lounge, and I'm seeing upstairs is all virtually finished. Our attention now will be on the back garden, which is going to be a challenge. Quite a big job on the garden. Starting to clear it all out. Some railway sleepers there. Hopefully we can extend the patio at the top with some new slabs that we've got at the bottom. Removing most of the decking, it's all rotten. I've unearthed a slabbed patio area, so it may be a case of once everything's up, have a look to see what it's like, jet wash it down and see where we are. I've started to prepare the ground for the new slabs. Now, before the new slabs are in, I need to level out the ground by installing railway sleepers. Firstly, I work out the height of the sleepers and place bricks to gauge the height. Then we've dug a trench deep enough to fit 2 sleepers on top of one another at the required height. Fit and cement posts in to support the sleepers. When fitted, screw the sleepers to the posts and fit a waterproof membrane to the back. Okay, all of the sleepers at the top are now fitted, with a protective barrier fitted to the back of the sleepers. Now, I've left this section open as what I intend to do is go along the fence line with a sleeper set slightly away from the fence to protect the fence from rotting. As you can see, the soil is right up to the fence, which, over a period of time, has started to rot the fence. Now, before we do the sides, I've decided to replace the existing fence. Fence is now complete, so I can now crack on finishing the sleepers. These side sleepers will completely protect the fence. Leaving a gap to allow the timber to dry out. I just need to do the same on the bottom 2 sleeper walls. I've placed a decking board on the top before I've laid the slabs, as I plan to fit the decking boards on top of all the sleeper walls. A lesson to all young lads out there: being a ground worker is not as easy as it looks. Before I know it, I have a patio at the top of the garden.
All 3 levels have been levelled out. Okay, all the weed protection has now been put down, and now next job is to put this shale all over these areas. And so the house renovation is now complete. I will be doing a before and after video to show you the full renovation, what it was like before and what it is like now. So if you want to see that completed back garden, please check it out. Okay, if you've enjoyed this video, smash us a like, drop us a comment, and if we can help you, we will. And please subscribe to give us a little support. Also, please check out our other videos, as we've got quite a few out now. You may find something that might just help you out in the future. I'm the Black Country Craftsman. Don't forget to tell your muckers. Learning how to fix these problems yourself is cheaper than paying someone else to do it for you. Thanks for watching.